I know this is not his first time coaching a basketball game. It's his first time coaching at this league,
Absolutely.
At this level.
Yes.
But yeah, like you said, he's doing a great job so far. I mean, this team is only down by 3 points against the defending national champions, which is should be a good feeling going into the locker room at the half.
We are at the half. This is the Symmetry Financial at the half. Let Daniel and the great folks at Symmetry Financial in 30 locations across 50 states in the U.S. of A help you out with everything in your insurance needs, whether it's life, home, auto, farm, personal, business, you name it. They'll take care of you. That is, again, Symmetry Financial, proud sponsor of Halftime for the Raleigh Firebirds on the CRN Sports Network. We're at the break. 62-59, Patroons leading. This is the TBL on CRN.
Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.
It's Wesley Outland, the voice of the Raleigh Firebirds, along with my colleague and partner, Trey Snide of CRN Sports Network. Let me tell you about what Firebirds stands for STEM. A successful franchise is a basketball-loving market with sustainable local market and support. The best franchises are intimately integrated with actual community goals and values, not just popular causes. The Firebirds stand for STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math education. The 21st century workforce requires astounding levels of STEM education, but many of our young people are not getting exposed to these fields in a way that engages our aspirations and imaginations. We are committed to leveraging the powers of attractiveness of sport to promote earlier engagement with STEM.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and...
The Raleigh Firebirds are brought to you by Symmetry Financial, Chick-fil-A, Roofwise, York, Gerber, and North Carolina Biotechnology Center, Sinclair Broadcast Group, Scott Free, in loving memory of Scott Gruder, Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, and Kitty Care Academy.
Back here on the Symmetry Financial Halftime Report, we're now at the half, 62-59 here in Albany, New York. We're back here with Firebirds basketball, and we're joined now by the coach and the founder of the TBL, Coach David Magley. I got a chair for you. We're ready to go. Joining us is Coach Magley, along with your wife, Evelyn, the TBL in its second year, sophomore year. What a game here tonight, though, by the way.
Great game. It's... The Firebirds have been in every game they've played in so far, and it's just kind of a strength of our league that it's not easy to get it done. And they haven't closed very well, but they're right here with the champs, and they're showing what they got. And a few shots either way, it could be a different game. So it's going to be an interesting and entertaining second half. And Wade is doing a wonderful job coaching them up, and they seem to respect them, and it's just fun to watch these guys compete.
I think it's suffice enough to say that, and I said this in the opening of the game, in pregame tip-off, that the Firebirds have come so close on the cusp of getting this first win this year, but the mental mistakes, their own personal errors, is what's cost them. If they could find a way to snap that string and avoid those mishaps, they could be looking at a win. And what an upset win it could be, their first win over the national champions.
It would be a huge upset win, but they're right there. And, a lot of it is these are 22, 23, 24-year-old young men, which compared to college guys, they go from seniors to rookies. And it's a different swag that a veteran has. And they've got 4 or 5 pretty good veterans on this Albany team that make a big difference. They've got probably 6 guys that have played in the championship the last couple of years. So that gives you a little bit of confidence that you can pull it out. And a 48-minute game is really long. When you go from college to pros, you don't realize how much longer it is. I remember I went from high school to pros coaching when I was in Canada. And we played the defending champs the first game, and we're up by 20, the London Lightning, the first quarter. And I'm wanting to cut the nets down. I'm like, wait, we got these guys. Then I look up, there's 36 more minutes to go. We ended up losing by 18, and I realized, oh my goodness, we're a long ways away. And this is the thing that rookies learn and new guys learn, is it takes a while to get that vibe for how long and the feel of that length of that game is. And I'm certain that's been played into this a little bit with these guys.
Yeah, one question that I have for you, Coach, going back to what you said, was the Patroons have 6 players coming back from last year that played in championships. The Firebirds, they only have 2 returning players from last year, Jamal McCoy and Darius Leonard. And most of these other guys are new to professional basketball. Do you think that has some kind of effect on the team and why they're not up by a lot of points right now, and why they have been up by a lot of points and let them come back, other teams come back and eventually just lose and beat them
basically out? New players replacing the previous players, how good they were last year.
Yeah, well,
and just trying to adapt to things.
Keep in mind, Raleigh started 0-4 last year, and they were this close to the championship round. I mean, they won the first round down in Raleigh, came up here and was up in the second game, and didn't close them out, and then kind of ran out of gas in that back-to-back third game. I was at those, and to Wade's credit is he's getting these guys better jobs.
Yeah.
So they come here, they play well, they get better jobs. That's a testimony to what he's accomplishing. I mean, so part of it is, we want to win championships. As a league, I'm just, if not more, excited about teams that get guys out of there. And that's what's important. And Wade's done a wonderful job getting his guys other jobs. Keenan Palmore went different places. Julian Harris, the rookie of the year last year, is now playing in Canada. So you've got quite a few guys go on to other jobs, and that's important. That makes a big difference.
This is the second year of what is the TBL. Why did you create what is the Basketball League, Max, with all of the other professional basketball that's out there, the NBA, and what was the vision, the concept of making what it is with you and wife?
Well, to be quite frank, there's a big hole in pro basketball between the NBA, G League, and then everything else. And if you look in baseball, they got Major League Baseball, AAA, AA, Single A. Well, we've had no AA in basketball. I saw AA in Canada and knew we could have it here in the U.S., and our model works better than the Canadian model because, number one, we've got more venues of size. Heck, our high school gyms can support these because high school gyms can seat 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people like nothing. That doesn't exist in Canada. So they have to play on ice, so their cost is way up. We have so many talented Americans that will play for a fair wage that we can bring our costs down on players as well, which really helps us build a model that's sustainable. Because you have to build something, and their win is they have a chance to come be a part of this and then go on to play at a much higher level after this. And that's what we're constantly doing with TBL Reps, which is our agency that represents all 140 of our guys, trying to help them fulfill their dreams of playing anywhere around the world.
And one of the things you said is you were so impressed that, wow, CRN is on the road. The Firebirds network is on the road from Raleigh all the way to New York, because even the TV guy for the Albany Patroons, he said, you're here for an away game? We normally don't cover the away games. That's something that I believe we're at the advantage of, cusp of it, and it's not in a competition, but
no,
just
but it's huge.
Wanting to do it.
It helps establish our league with legitimacy to have CRN traveling with their team. When I played in college at Kansas, they always traveled with the radio guy.
Right.
When I played in the NBA, we traveled with the radio guy. Even the CBA, which was the precursor of the D-League, G-League, we always had a radio guy. You're the only team in 2 years that's had the 3 years, because this is really the third year, with the first year being the NAPB, of the iteration of this.
Right.
And quite frankly, it adds a lot to our league to have guys that, because not only are you covering the game for back home, you know the guys.
Right.
So you know what they're doing well, and you know when Stewart is shooting the lights out and he's dunking it and he's playing well, and you've got a vibe for, oh my gosh, Stewart might be on today.
That's right.
Well, we don't have that from anybody else. That really is a big advantage to your fans, and hopefully they show the love and come out and support the team in person, because that's what we really need is packed gyms.
We're again here on the Symmetry Financial at the Half with the founder of the TBL, along with wife Evelyn, David Magley, Coach Mags. Of course, you can follow them at the TBL on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're all over social media, and Sportscaster. I love this new thing. I was talking with Nick Shupak earlier this week, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities doing more with CRN and the TBL. Actually, we've already started calling it TBL on CRN, and it's just this opportunity to get more of a national exposure for the TBL in their sophomore year.
Well, and what's great about our vision, and the vision, again, is my wife's, it's about impacting lives. So you've got young people that want to grow up and be announcers. They maybe won't be players, but they can be announcers.
That's right.
They can cut their teeth on TBL. They can get used to calling games. We've got opportunities for dancers that were just out here. An American Idol singer singing at halftime.
American Idol finalist, might I add.
Exactly.
Yes.
We've got people that are taking tickets and cooking food. All of these secondary things that we don't think about, we're providing for these communities. Now, if we're in the community the right way with our guys, impacting the lives, like I said, Wade Harris' focus is the STEM. Science, technology, engineering, and math, and he's working with the Raleigh-Durham public school system.
He is.
To help promote that concept to kids, that learning can be cool, that being smart is not a bad thing, and that if you're able to make it work, you can get something, and that basketball is just a tool to help us get where we're going, a fun tool, and you're fortunate to be able to play, but this is what we're trying to get.
David Magley, thank you so much, sir.
Thank
we
you so
appreciate
much for allowing
it.
me
We
to be a
appreciate
part
it.
of this.
Yes, sir.
I love what you guys are doing, and anybody else supporting us across the league, we'll see you out in Raleigh in a few weeks.
Absolutely. That is the founder, along with wife Evelyn of the TBL, David Magley, Coach Magley, and of course, as we are about to wrap up in 90 seconds, the Symmetry Financial at the Half. Here's the stat guy, Andrew Laird, on the first half stats of the game.
All right, so first half stats for the Albany Patroons. High scorers, Anthony Allen and Anthony Moe, both scoring 13 and 12 points each. Field goal percentage for the Albany Patroons, 46.2% from the field, 48% from the 2 points, and 36% from beyond the arc. Raleigh Firebirds shooting 43% from the field with a 33% from the beyond the arc, shooting 51% from 2-point range. The big separator for the game, though, has been the free throws. Albany Patroons have been to the line for 15 shots, which is what separated them to the Firebirds. 6 shots at the line, so that is what is keeping the Albany Patroons in the game. Is their 10 for 15 free throw shots. Those are your first half stats for the Albany Patroons versus the Raleigh Firebirds.
A great game.
Great game.
And I think we're looking at a wild second half as well.
It's going to be a good finish to a good.
You heard Max. He said, I never would have thought that it would be this way. I never would have thought that the teams would hang out like they are. But they are. They are doing it. This has been the Symmetry Financial at the Half. Quick radio timeout, and we prepare for the third period next on TBL on CRN.
Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited. It has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.